Next thing, Masoret Siag Torah. Protection to your Torah is the oral Torah. Protection to the 5 books of Moses, what Hashem Yitbarach said from his own mouth, is the oral Torah. You know, the funny thing is about the people that hate Orthodox Judaism, whether it be the Reform or the homosexuals or the conservatives or the Messianics or the outright Christians, they all have, or the Karaites, if they still exist, Bechlal, they all have a common hate. They all hate the oral Torah. All of them. They say we believe in the written Torah, but the oral Torah is rabbis. We don't follow it. The funny thing is that we don't know how to do any mitzvot without the instructions of the oral Torah. We don't know how. It says keep Shabbat. What do? You keep it in a cage? You keep it in a closet? What do you keep? Where do you keep it? How do you keep Shabbat? It says late tefillin. If you follow the literal, then you put tefillin over here, between your eyes. But according to halakha, you have to put it over here. And scientists confirmed that when it says between your eyes, it literally is between your eyes. Where? Because the actual eyes are over here. I saw a picture recently of one of these messianic idiots who did not like the oral Torah, but he still wants to lay tefillin. He still wants to lay tefillin. So he made tefillin by himself. He didn't follow. There's over 1,000 halachot for tefillin. 1,000 halachot for tefillin. It's not 1, 2, 3, you got a piece of leather. It takes a long time to make them, a lot of effort, a lot of halachot. Kosher tefillin, you're not going to get for a couple $100. It's going to take some money. But it's a lifetime investment. It's your direct line with Hashem Yitbarach. People want to spend $100,000 on the car, but when it comes to tefillin, they want to get bar mitzvah tefillin for $250. Yeah, but you have a $100,000 car. Spend $1,000, $2,000 on tefillin. The car, you give it back in a couple of years, or it's worthless anyway in a couple of years. It goes down in value the minute you lost 30% of the value the minute you left the car lot. You bought it for $100,000, by the time you left the car lot, it's worth $65,000. You lost $35,000 just leaving the car lot before you even completed a mile. So instead of just losing $35,000, just spend $1,000, $2,000 on a nice, decent, kosher pair of tefillin. Not the bar mitzvah tefillin for the kid who doesn't know Aleph Bet yet. Real tefillin costs a couple dollars, but it's not your cost, not $100,000. It costs $1,000, $2,000. No, it's too much, it's expensive, it's this, it's that. So this guy also said it's too expensive, it's this, it's that. I don't know him personally, I just got a picture of him, of somebody that knows him. And somebody took a picture of him wearing his talit, which he bought from a store, but wearing his tefillin. His tefillin, for anyone who wants to see the picture, I'll show it to you after the shiur, it's tefillin like this. They're this big. So you have this guy with tefillin this big on his head. Mamash, it's like the most ridiculous, ludicrous, biggest mockery of the kedusha of tefillin in history. Why? No, all Torah. He decided to follow. He said, there's a box, goes on your head. I'll make a box. He took a carton. He put it on his head. You should put him inside the carton. Sell him in a deli, maybe, with the Coca-Cola. So, Masoret, Siag Torah, Masoret. The Masoret is our history, our oral Torah. That's everything. That's everything. No oral Torah, no nothing. So all of these Christians and Reforms and all of these different people that hate the oral Torah, the interesting part, you tell them you keep Shabbat, it says it's written Torah. He goes, no, that's oral Torah, how to keep it. Okay, I'm like, oh, so what do you actually keep? What do you keep? They all keep the same mitzvah. Do you know the Reform, the Conservative, the Messianic and the Christians and the Catholics all agree on one mitzvah. Who can guess which mitzvah that is? No? Huh? No, they're talking about Christians also. Christians don't celebrate Hanukkah. Shabbat, they don't think it. One guy says it's Friday, the other one Saturday, the other one Sunday. No, come on, you've been coming to my shul for a long time already. What's the world? What's the God of these fake people? Money. So what do they agree on? They all agree you have to give 10% of your money. They all agree on maaser. Everyone agrees you have to give money. You go to a church, if somebody doesn't give maaser, hey, you're a sinner. What do you mean a sinner? The guy next to him that gave maaser just murdered 6 people for the maaser. No, he's tzaddik. He's righteous. He gave maaser to the church with the 50,000 people. Yeah, but he murdered 6 people. Yeah, but he did Teshuva. How did he do Teshuva? He said some guy died. Yeah, the 6 people he killed died. No, somebody else also died. Just give the maaser, give the 10%. All of them agree you have to give money. That's what they all agree on. Why? Because it's all fake. It's all fake. It's all business. If it wasn't for maaser, there would be no churches. There would be no reform. There would be no conservative. There would be nothing. Why? Because none of them actually believe anything they say. They don't love God. They love money. That's why the only mitzvah they connect to is money.